Okay, so my patient's name is Mr. Downey Christopher. He's 60 years old. He's in an assisted living facility. His principal diagnosis is end-stage renal disease, chronic hemodialysis. And for this video purposes, my mother-in-law will portray Mr. Downey Christopher, and we are also acting as if she is in a wheelchair with a lap board. Hi, Mr. Downey. My name is Stephanie. I'm going to be your occupational therapy assistant today. I'm going to sit down next to you, if that's okay. Okay, so I'm going to first off, I'm just going to show you this FACES rating scale. So I just wanted to see how you are feeling today. So if you can place this 0 to 1. Okay, good. So you're feeling happy, right? Okay, that's good. All right, so you're eager and ready for this treatment session. So, an occupational therapist, you're probably wondering what that is. An occupational therapist, it's my job to help you do the things that you need and you want to do that you probably currently have struggles with right now. And it's my goal for you to live your life to the fullest, as independent as you would like. So before we start this, I have your communication board here. So I've seen that you use this various times, and this is a great way to communicate with your therapist. So I have on here some common ADLs, and I want you to point to one that you feel like you are having the most problems with. Okay, so that's great. So you're having some issues with feeding. So that OTA is a great benefit for helping you with feeding techniques. We can teach you how to change the way you are eating so it better suits your fatigue. Because I've seen that you are experiencing some fatigue from your chronic hemodialysis and your low back pain. So I see you're in your wheelchair and you have your memory cushion on for your back, and then you have a lap board attached. So that's good. So we're going to use the lap board as something to help us out to eat. So I'm going to first start off with showing you some adaptive equipment that I have here to help you. So you're going to pull over your lap board, okay? And first thing is you want to make sure that you are at proper position when you're eating, okay? So this is great. This is a non-slip plate, okay? So this is going to fall onto your lap board, and it's not going to move. It's going to stay there, and then you have a lightweight utensil. This is going to be a little helpful for you. And you can also get an extended one. So if you're having issues reaching down because you're very tired and you're in pain, you can have an extended utensil that will also help with that issue. And you can also raise up your lap board, which would be great. So can you just try to use this? There we go. And then I want you to keep at a 90-90. So can you move up a little more? Okay, there we go. All right, and then just, there you go. Okay, good. Okay, so that's good. Now we also have non-slip bowls, and we have non-slip mats. So when you're like preparing meals, or when you're just eating something and you don't want this. And this is actually a great one because it has portions in it. So you can use your fruits and vegetables and your protein, which is really good for you because with your renal disease, it's very important to monitor your diet and your fluid intake. So, since you said feeding, another issue that we should discuss this treatment is what you should be eating and what you shouldn't be eating. And I have some information here that will show you. And again, I want to make sure if you feel any fatigue or pain, just make sure you let me know. You can just tap my shoulder or my leg so I know that you're not in any pain. And if you are, I will stop the treatment session, okay? Okay, that's good. So I made a little folder here for you with some really great information. You see we have a nutritional facts here, and it shows you. And I just wanted to ask you a very simple question. Can you show me on here where the sodium is? Do you see? Okay, good. So you know with your diagnosis that monitoring your protein and your sodium and potassium is very important. It can cause really bad complications and it's my job to help prevent those other complications from occurring. So I have here some information on how to monitor your diet, but for this session, we're going to talk about your potassium. So I'm going to get your communication board out, and I have a list up here of some food items, and I want to see if you can tell me 2 of the items that you think contain high potassium. Okay, that's good. So it's bananas. Bananas are very full of potassium, so you want to make sure you watch out for the bananas. And can you choose one more that you think is high potassium? Okay, good. Potatoes. Yes, potatoes are very good, very high in potassium, and so is avocados. So you want to make sure you monitor that, and to make it a little easier for you, I had made a little journal that I want you and your caregiver to kind of work on. It's very simple, just to write down how much potassium you eat in a day. So it has here your breakfast, morning, and lunch, afternoon, supper, and if you have like a snack in the evening. So you and your caregiver can write down and calculate how much potassium you have each day. So in the next session, we can work on making a journal so you can see and understand how much potassium and sodium and protein is good for you. Okay? All right, so I'm going to put this in your folder for you. Okay, and this is very good information for you. And I'm going to also leave this with you. And next time we have our session, we'll go over the diary for the food. And then we'll also bring out some more adaptive equipment, and I'll reevaluate you to see how you are feeling with your feeding techniques, okay? All right, so I hope you have a good day. I'll see you next time. Okay, all right, let's do that.